Good morning. Happy Wednesday, October the 18th, 2023. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not traveling. I'm not doing anything necessarily exciting, but I'm going to see a surgeon. It's my first consultation. For starters, I've never had any procedure done. I've never been in the hospital. I've never had anything done at all. And then back in March, I started having issues with my left shoulder. The short version is I had an MRI done a couple of weeks ago, and I have a torn tendon in my rotator cuff, which requires surgery. So I've been looking on YouTube, and I can't really find anything other than how to get dressed, how to sleep, etc. when you have surgery, but I wanted to at least video and give you a first-hand experience. So that is my intention. You know, to make a video where if there's someone else that's going through the same situation and they're nervous about it like I am because they've never had a procedure done and they're wondering what it's going to be like, I intend to make a video of each step, from the consultation, the day of surgery, the recovery time, because my understanding is it's going to be a lengthy recovery. And if I can make a video that'll help somebody else out, great. So this obviously won't be for everyone, and it may be a little boring to some, but that's my intention. So here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, so that didn't go so well. Short story is that surgeon said he could do what I needed to have done, but he'd prefer I go to a shoulder specialist. So he has set me up with a new doctor that I will see here in a couple of weeks. And it appears that because I have a frozen shoulder on top of a torn rotator cuff, that they're going to have to take care of the frozen shoulder first, probably with an injection and some therapy. If that doesn't work, my understanding is they'll have to bring me into the hospital, put me out, and move the frozen shoulder for me, and then therapy and then surgery. So I'm not really sure until I see the new doctor in a couple of weeks. So no update until then, unfortunately. That's pretty discouraging. So I'll update this the next time I go to the doctor in 2 weeks. Thanks. Hello again. It is now Friday, October 27th, I believe. And since my last video, I have seen the shoulder specialist, and she was awesome. And I have a frozen shoulder that has to be manipulated before I can even have surgery on the rotator cuff. So at this very moment, I'm headed for pre-admission testing, and in 4 days, I'll have the shoulder manipulation. If you don't know what that is, basically they're going to bring me in the hospital, put me to sleep, and move my shoulder for me because I can't move it at all now. She said there'd be a lot of noise, a lot of cracking and popping, all that fun stuff, but I won't know it because I'll be out. She said they'll also inject me at that time with, I believe, steroids, possibly cortisone. I'm not even sure. Who knows? Maybe both. But they'll inject me while I'm under, and that'll help. So following that procedure, which is next Tuesday, October 31st, Halloween, which is spooky enough. After that procedure, I'll have to go through therapy every day for probably 3 weeks. And then after that, the surgery. And not sure when that'll be because it all depends on physical therapy. So that's where I stand as of right now. So that's the update, and I'll keep you informed on what's going on and walk you through the process. And again, I know these videos aren't exactly exciting, but somewhere out there, someone is just like me, never had anything done before, probably a little nervous, and just is curious how things will go. And I'm hoping this video will help that person. Good morning and happy Halloween. It is Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. And today I have my first procedure on my left shoulder. I'm having the shoulder manipulation this morning. I think it's less than an hour procedure, but I'll be out for a while. And we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I get some relief and get some movement back into my arm. And then in about 3 to 4 weeks, I believe I'll have to have surgery on my rotator cuff. So that's it for now. I'll update you how it goes and how I'm feeling. And again, hopefully this will help someone out in the future. All right, registered, prepped. No IV or anything started yet, but we'll be soon. Here we go.
So who's the president?
It's Mickey Mouse.
Pretty good.
He was born November 18th, 1928.
Okay.
Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday, November the 1st, 2023. Day after my procedure. As you can see, I'm in a sling. Just wanted to update everyone, say it went really, really well. No complications, no issues. I'll just go step by step quickly. The whole procedure from the time I got to the hospital and checked out was about 3.5 hours. Procedure itself was only 15 minutes, maybe. Everything was done in the room. In the room, once I checked in, I went to a room, I stayed in that room. They gave me anesthesia in the room, nurses helped me in that room, and they did the procedure in that room. So when they first came in, they gave me a shot, a nerve block in my neck, which I'm glad I didn't look up on Google before I got it, because it was a very large needle, probably about 5 inches long. So they put a shot in my neck to, eliminate the pain I was gonna have on my left shoulder. And then anesthesia started shortly after that. I'm a big Disney fan, obviously, and the last thing I remember was the surgeon saying, okay, here we go to your happy place. And she said, I'm assuming it's Disney World. Next thing I know, I woke up and it was over. So if you're a little nervous, never had surgery before or any procedure, and never been under anesthesia, like I have or haven't, it's not that big of a deal. It's like I fell asleep and woke up and it's like, hey, okay, what's going on? I didn't have a lot of brain fog. I didn't have anything crazy. It was just, it did calm my nerves for the surgery I'll have to have in a few weeks. So that's relieving. So it went really well. Had to cut it off real quick because I couldn't think of what else I was gonna say. But as far as the pain goes, I didn't have any pain on my left from my hand all the way up to my shoulder because I couldn't feel anything. It was completely numb from the nerve block. It's now been about 24 hours. It's really close to 24 hours now. And I'm starting to get the feeling back into my hand, my arm, and I feel a little bit of soreness in my shoulder now. So that means the block is wearing off, but I don't have any pain. The craziest thing is the numbing of the left side. I literally could not feel anything. My dog would lick my hand. I didn't even know it, that kind of thing. So that was kind of crazy. But I went to therapy yesterday afternoon, pretty much right after the procedure, and they just moved my arm around because obviously I couldn't move it. Gave me some exercises to do. I will have therapy every day this week, and then every other day next week, and then one more the week after that, before I have my follow-up with the surgeon. And then I'm assuming we'll discuss surgery when that could take place, and hopefully the sooner the better. Just to get it over with. The hardest part I think about all of this, other than the numbing, is the sleeping. So I'm not a back sleeper. It's very difficult to sleep on my back, and I have to do that, and plus I have to wear the sling. The sling, as far as this procedure goes, once I get complete feeling back in my arm, I'm allowed to take the sling off. They just want you to wear the sling because my left arm is a dead weight. So they don't want me to drop and hurt it again, because when it's numb like that, you can't feel it. You have no control over it. And again, really weird. So anyway, that's the update. It's over. And again, I hope this helps someone who might be nervous about having the procedure or their surgery. If you have any questions, just ask and I'll be happy to answer them. And thanks again for following along.